Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warship Blitz, this time in the Tier 5 Russian destroyer, the Podvoisky. So, when I first started out playing World of Warships Blitz, the Russian destroyer line didn't really gel with me. Lots of torpedoes, but extremely short range and really poor performance. And that's because at the time I didn't realise they were gunboats. So by the time I got the Podvoisky, and I was basically trying to get to Tier 6 so that I could start selling off some of those blueprints, and I got the Podvoisky. I really liked it, and I had a really good win rate with it, extremely good. It's sort of a bit more average now because I've become a bit careless. But at that stage I'd learned how to shoot using cruisers, so spending the battle firing these guns, these 5 guns with their nice HE, was a good way to get a few fires. So it wasn't great damage scores, but a lot of wins. And the torpedoes, although the torpedoes are fairly average and extremely short ranged, they're still torpedoes, and you still find the odd ship that's a bit careless. So so he's a bit out of range. Oops, that Nürnberg's got a bit of a problem. Oh, it's Gnevny, so I don't really want to have to deal with that. He's fired his torpedoes out to my right, but they're Russian torpedoes, so so slow down. But anyway, he's got a world of hurt, because basically if there's one thing you don't want to do in a Russian destroyer, it's take on a light cruiser like the Nürnberg or any of the British cruisers, or any of the American cruisers, a bit out of range. So this New York, this is what the Podvoisky and the Gnevny do best. Basically, firing at distracted battleships. That poor Nürnberg's got a problem. He's trying to get in close to get under the range of those guns. But, he'll be lucky to get away with it. No, he didn't get away with it. Which means that this New York's going to go after me next. So we let him have it. And we're going to wear a bit of damage. Yeah, that hurt. But that's typical. Yeah, if anybody that's seen me play before will know that. So 5 hits, and not a lot of, only half the damage. I'm stuck, he's stuck. And I turn away so that his shots don't have the same ability to hit me. So anyway, the rest of the team, so we're down 1 ship. 6 to 7, they're down 1 ship. That Gnevny finally tapped out, and I'm probably not too far behind him if I'm not careful. But at this sort of range, it's actually quite difficult for that ship to hit, and all I need to do is get some fires going. So I'm busy too far away for his secondaries, which is good. I'm turning away and trying to get all my 5 guns on him, and then he's out of range. That's okay, we kept him busy, and this Agincourt will probably appreciate the fact that that New York's in a real state, and he's still going for me too. He probably has better things to do. He's got a bit of fixation. So I haven't fired, and my detection radius goes down. He's probably still spotting me, is he? Let's see what's going on here. Only 14 seconds until I get a bit of a heal. He's, his guns are facing my direction, or where, oh no, there he goes, he's firing at the Agincourt. Okay, now we're even again, 3 ships to 3. Although other ships are starting to look as sick as me now, particularly this New York, which I'm pleased to see. That Agincourt will do the big damage. As you can see, I got a fire, which is good. Of course, that Agincourt will probably finish him off now. And there we go. Finally, the New York. So you spend a lot of time wearing away at ships. I did get a little bit close in to start with, but I thought that Nürnberg would probably last a little bit longer. I should have known better. So we're up 5 to 3. So it's with the Podvoisky, although it's a lot of fun to play, I do overextend, and I end up with this sort of health is not unusual. There's 2 cruisers here, which is sort of not really my cup of tea. So Yep, that Molotov has got good long-range accurate guns, although someone just wiped him out, so let's have ourselves some fun. It's 2 Molotovs. It's interesting. I wonder if they're a team. So basically I open the range up so that I become a slightly more difficult target. He's got fairly accurate guns. And I think we might be just out of range there. Yep. So even at that range, he's still able to hit me, which is a bit unfortunate. Well. So we're keeping him busy. That battleship is obviously heading down towards our cap circle, but with the 22 seconds that remaining, there's not much that he can do. So really it's just farming for damage at this point. So yeah, so that's the Podvoisky. It is a dirty little scrapper. I love playing this ship. As you can see, most of my damage came from the torpedoes that I shot at that New York. But yeah, the guns are good long-range guns, accurate guns, fairly hard hitting for a destroyer, which is good. And yeah, it is a nice little scrapper. Let's have a look at the results. I think I'll be in the middle of the table as far as damage is concerned, having only taken down 1 ship. And yeah, so let's have a look. 70 main battery hits for 5 torpedo hits. That's pretty good. 5 torpedo hits is pretty good in a Russian destroyer. 70 main battery hits, that's where, and second from the top, not too bad. A low kill count game helped there. Anyway, that was the Podvoisky. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.